Tonight we have an exclusive interview with John Michaud III, a.k.a. John Daniels. As far as I'm concerned, forget Howard Stern. He's the king of all media, dabbling in radio, newspaper, and video. Messina is the creative genius behind John's Wacky World. It can be found on YouTube. This will be a good show tonight. Give us a call. Our number is 917-889-2441. Without further ado, John Daniels, how you doing tonight, John?
Hey, I'm here, yes, I'm here. Yep. John's Good. Wacky World is in the house.
Good deal. I'm glad you're here. John, I just have one thing I wanted to get clear right off the bat here.
Yes.
There seems to be a lot of inside information, inside traditions with YouTube, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not very familiar with them. The only thing that I typically am on YouTube for is to look at your page. Recently I've been looking at Boondog Bears page, and I've recently found out you can watch movies on YouTube, which is pretty interesting.
Yes, you can.
But one of the myths I wanted to either dispel or find out if it was true is, and don't get me wrong, I don't have anything wrong with homosexuals, but I've done some research, and I have come to the conclusion that it seems that there's three things that homosexuals that are on YouTube tend to do. Typically, they always broadcast from a fire engine red room. Often they wear medallions such as the type of Mr. T wore from the A-Team, and they cover their real voice with a heavy, thick Long Island accent. Now, is this myth, or do you think it's fact? I'm just curious, John. And again, we're not picking on anyone, or this isn't directed at anyone. This is just hypothetical, John.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah, it's, who could that be? My good friend down there somewhere in New Jersey, New York, somewhere. I don't know if Riley's gay, but he's very popular on YouTube. He's a big legend on YouTube. He's probably the most suspended YouTuber of all time, and a little over a year ago he found me, and since then it's been upside down. Trust me on that.
Well, I'm not going to argue that he's not popular, but for entertainment value, I don't think he holds a candle to you. Why don't you give us a little background about yourself, John, and how did you end up being such a YouTube star as far as we're concerned in Messina?
Well, I've been on YouTube since 2006, the beginning, but I did not make videos. I followed some old-timers. They're old-timers now, like Renetto, Cyber Rounder, and the lonely, or the boring dispatcher who's passed away, and several others, the Psycho Hurricane, Casey Nunez. And then I started making videos about Messina and slideshows, they call them, and then I decided, originally I wanted to do wacky videos, comedy, and I didn't do it. I didn't have a camera, so I used historical videos of Messina. And then when I got my camera, I just started to make video blogs, and then I started to do more comedy, and it's grown out to what it is now. I experiment with things all the time. I change things. I try to make things better. I've met a lot of people on YouTube I would never, ever thought I would have met that are well-known on YouTube. They're YouTube stars, some of them. They get some of them have gotten millions of views. Or they lost their accounts because they got very controversial, like Casey Nunez, who had like 60,000 subscribers in the heyday, and he got canned.
Well, I was fairly surprised at all the diversity there is on MySpace from John's Wacky World, and just recently I started to explore YouTube a bit more, and there's MJ. I believe she's on your page. I believe that's how I got to her. And she is fairly political in her videos. It's basically just her sitting there talking, but they're somewhat interesting. Have you noticed a lot of changes from when it first came out, and what are some of the major changes you've seen?
YouTube has changed dramatically in the last 2 years. You can be a star for a month and then you disappear. The old YouTube, when you had 1,000 subscribers, you were considered big. Now, people have 1,000 subscribers that are considered not anything. It's gotten more corporate, and it used to be a blogging site, video blogging site originally, where people would exchange ideas and opinions about things on the current events, or they would start a big fight. They still do it, but it's not, but it's gone more corporate. People have sold out. There are YouTube partners now, because they get paid to be on YouTube.
Would that be the case in something like the Nultz character that I've seen before?
Yeah, Nultz has been on since the beginning. He's changed. He keeps his comedy clean though, but he's one of the biggest YouTubers, the top 50 still. He's very, very fortunate. Nultz is very fortunate that he's still in the big bracket on YouTube. I like Nultz personally. We've had a couple emails back and forth in the past.
I've seen some of his stuff. It's fairly funny. Do you think that your popularity on YouTube might actually land you a date someday with Drew Barrymore if she would happen to become single?
I would love that, yes. Oh, Drew Barrymore, yes. I've loved Drew Barrymore since E.T., since I was 6 years old. Oh, yeah, I would love that.
It's amazing how small of a world it is. I'm hoping that this guy's going to be able to call in tonight. But I was talking with one of my friends who lives in Indiana. He used to be a truck driver. I used to be a truck driver, and he was actually a former student of mine. And when he left the company that we worked for, he turned in his truck and he was taking a bus home. And talking about the website, he started exploring around my web page, and from my web page he started looking at your page, and he claims, and I don't know if it's true or not, but he's completely adamant about it that it's you. He claims that he was in Syracuse at the bus terminal, and you were making a YouTube video there, crawling around, and he said it was such a bizarre thing that he actually recorded it, and he's trying to find the video to email it to me to prove it. Is this possible?
This is true. I called it bus station crawling. I was so bored. I was taking my friend Angie's daughter down to Tennessee, and I had Angie's daughter film me crawling around the Syracuse bus station.
So he claims that after he said shortly after you left, people were concerned that the police actually showed up to see what was going on. But he claims that he's got a video, and I was pretty sure that he was mistaken. But he said it was definitely you, and
I didn't see any
right,
police.
so
I didn't see any police.
If he sends me this video, I'll have to send it to you to put on your YouTube page, because
oh my goodness,
I think that would be pretty funny, because it'd be a behind the scenes of your bus station crawling. Have you posted that video online?
Yeah, I did. It's a minute long. It's a old version. I gotta someday make it updated, because I had an old camera back then I couldn't edit with, and now I got a better camera that can edit all my video. I had to put it in pieces. But when I came home from Tennessee, I filmed one or two more segments of me crawling. I asked people to film me, and they're like, no way in hell. So I did it myself. Maybe the police came that time. I don't know. It could have been going down to Tennessee or going back. I don't know. I would love to see that footage if it's there.
Yeah, no, he claims that the Syracuse police actually showed up and was asking around about what was going on. Apparently somebody had made a concerned complaint, and they must have thought that you were Obama Obama. Holy crap! That's not what I meant to say. They
Well,
must have thought that you were Saddam crawling around there, Saddam Mishad or something to that effect.
Hope not.
Well, we have a caller, John. Are you ready to start taking some calls?
Yeah, I do not know what to expect because some people went on rants today, said that people are going to call in. Let's take the first call, see who the mystery person is.
Well, I'll tell you what, John. From what I've seen in your videos and what I've heard about you, whoever tries to get one over on you better been up quite a bit last night thinking and drank quite a bit of coffee because I find you pretty comical.
Yeah.
But you're on with Eric and John. Are you there? Okay, we must have lost that caller. Let's go to... Hey, you're on the Northern Radio Show with John Mishad. Okay, we got somebody rapping.
Party time.
Party time.
Party boy.
Time. I've been trying to get through since 11 o'clock. I was on. I listened to you guys for about 8 minutes or so. I hung up and called again.
Your
Okay,
voice.
well, what do you got for John tonight?
What do I got for John tonight? My first question for John, of course, is are you going to make a sequel of Crawling Around at a Bus Station?
Yeah, as long as I don't have the police running after me. If we had a bus station in Messina, I'd do it.
Well,
maybe my next trip
somewhere.
Maybe my next trip to the South or to New York City, I'll make a sequel.
That'd be pretty cool. I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
My God,
Yeah.
John Mishad. Wow.
You sound familiar.
I do. I should. We've met before.
You know, I'm thinking you were Joe Cool, but I don't think that's Joe Cool.
Oh,
Joe
come
Cool's
on.
another YouTuber.
John,
No.
You know who might be able to help you with your bus station crawling?
Who's that?
Riley the roofer. Because a lot of times, roofing
Riley.
professionals, they're on their knees a lot because of their profession. So with him being down on his knees so much, he might be able to help you out with the bus station crawling videos.
Well, lately Riley's been spinning 40-foot ladders on his shoulder, and he's been going into Walmarts, screaming "Boondang Bear" and filming it, and all kinds of crazy stuff. Going into stores, returning rotten paint and peeing off the owners of the hardware stores and things like that. He does that stuff.
Jeez.
That's something else. Do you plan on doing any more videos with Boondong Bear? I kind of got a kick out of that when he was up visiting when you guys did your yard sale destruction and your little tour around town.
I think Bear's a little angry at me right now because he has a friend in I think it's Amsterdam, Cheek Dirkside he's called, and he's known me for a long time. I made a joke. I called him Cheek Dorkside, and he likes to wear wooden shoes, and Bear's a little angry over me about cracking that joke. So I don't know right now.
All right. Well, Party Boy, thanks for your call. We got some other calls, so we're going to put them up.
All right, brother.
All right, man.
Thanks.
You're on with Eric and John Mishad. This is the Northern Radio Show. How can we help you out tonight?
Hi, John.
Ooh, who do we have here?
I don't know.
Oh, my.
It can't be Drew Barrymore, can it, John?
Ooh, it could be. You never know.
I'll tell you what, John. That's a pretty nice voice that I hear in there. I mean, it's got me thinking.
Yeah, it's getting me a little excited, too.
What are you guys up to tonight?
We're chatting YouTube After Dark.
YouTube After Dark. Wow. Sexy.
Yeah, it is pretty sexy. I thought John had a sexy voice, but I guess you're beating him out.
Boy, yeah,
You
she
should have
certainly...
me on your next radio show.
Yeah, wow, Ooh, I'm getting sweating here.
I know. Is the temperature in the studio going up, or what's going on here?
Yeah, the temperature is. My computer screen, I think, is starting to melt.
So guys, tell me more about yourself, John. What's the sexiest video you've ever made?
Sexiest video I made on YouTube or privately?
Let's go with YouTube.
Oh, I don't know. Me with no shirt off while being wacky. I did show my chest hair a couple weeks ago as Fabio Crow crashing a Halloween party. And I did show chest hair in that, so that might be a little sexy.
Didn't you do a video Fabio Crow gets down and dirty?
Oh, yeah, I was dancing in that. Yeah, I slapped my ass in that video. Did you find that kind of sexy?
I thought it was wicked sexy.
Ooh. Yeah.
You know what might make a good video, John? If you're not ashamed to slap your ass on YouTube, maybe shaving your ass with ketchup. That might be an interesting video.
Well, I've already shaved my face with ketchup. I did a video of that, but people didn't like that too much.
Yeah, it kind of grossed me out. I don't think I had ketchup on my fries for about a month after I saw it.
It was just a little joke, a little video. My time the camera didn't work, so I had to go back to the archives and see, well, I'll post this one. But maybe I can, but is there something more tastier than ketchup I can use for a video? Is she still there?
What?
Is the mystery sexy girl that's still there?
Mystery caller, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, what would you want me to do?
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip. I have jumped in pudding. I was covered in a Jello pudding on a slip and slide.
That looks like poop on a slip and slide. I saw that video.
Oh, it did look like poop. Yeah, it did.
Where was Max Peabody when you were setting up these props?
In the
park? Was he anywhere near that?
No, he wasn't. No, he was at home typing on the Malone Topics forum, peeing off people while I was gone.
Damn him.
Yeah, he's my dog is crazy. He's a big camera whore. Trust me on that.
Well, he's definitely pretty poetic. Mystery caller, are you familiar with the Topics website?
I am. I've been on the Topics website, actually.
Really? Have you? When you say you've been on it, have you been discussed, or have you been doing the discussion? Because Topics will make you famous around here.
I think I've hit both.
Wow, you are pretty much a legend then.
Yeah. Boy, what a voice. My chest hairs are getting itchy. Oh, boy. Ooh. Whoa.
So have you had many callers this evening? Because I actually had a hard time getting on the website.
Well, Riley said he was going to send his trolls over, but it looks like the trolls haven't been marching in here. They're all. I was watching Casey Nunez. The whole group was over there, so they've probably forgotten about me already. That's the way it goes, Mr. Host Eric. We do so many different videos, back and forth.
So Eric, where are you from?
I'm from upstate New York.
I think Eric's taken though.
Yeah, I'm off the market.
But I'm single.
Well, until
I'll send my trolls over to you. I have girl trolls.
Mystery caller.
Ooh.
I would not suggest you get in a relationship with John Daniels, because I honestly believe that once you settle down and start a family, Miss Barrymore would end up getting a little jealous, and she'd probably steal him away from you.
Yeah. Well, wait. I can share. Can I share Miss Barrymore with her if I can?
Well, I'd share with you, John.
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything if that came along. I wouldn't say anything.
But what makes you think I'm not Drew Barrymore?
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, you saw my video of talking about you.
Yeah?
Oh, so can you fly me over to L.A. about Friday? We'll go out and party at the we'll you pick the place. As long as there's a lot of people, a lot of fun, a lot of dancing and drinking, that would be fun. Sexy mystery girl.
Well, sexy mystery girl. Do you have anything else for the eligible bachelor, John Daniels? Because we have to keep it moving. As sexy as your voice is, our calls are getting backed up here.
We have calls? Wow.
Well,
yeah.
I wouldn't want to back your lineup, so I'll just hang up and call
back my.
You can do that.
Call back in if you can, gal.
Okay.
All right, mystery girl. Thanks for giving us a call. You're listening to the Northern Radio Show. The number to call in at is 917-889-2441. You're on the air with Eric and John Daniel. Go ahead. Caller, are you there? Oh, John?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Caller, are you on the line?
Right here.
Hey, it's the guy who goes to Lanaville's.
It's Pete from Messina. I can't believe we let mystery caller off the phone for Pete from Messina.
Yeah.
Can I talk to mystery caller?
I think we all want to talk to mystery caller, whoever.
Can she call back in?
I think it was Drew Barrymore. You know. Do you like Drew Barrymore?
She excites me.
Pete, have you ever heard of YouTube? Or are you calling in because you're a fan of some of John's other work, or do you just not really have a life and want to call in?
He might have liked my drunken tribute to video bloggers.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I pounded that bottle of vodka down pretty fast.
I like the pound mystery girl.
I think we mystery girl. Well, I don't know. I'm missing her already too. It looks like everyone has a new crush.
Yeah, mystery girl's really taking off here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Pete, you have a question for me?
No.
Thanks for calling in, Pete.
Pete, how's the job doing at the glue factory?
Not sticking together.
Oh, it's sticking together good. Have one for me, please, okay? I'm behind.
Thanks for your call, Pete. Okay, guys, you're listening to the Northern Radio Show. Our call-in number is 917-889-2441. We're talking with John Daniels from John's Wacky World, talking about YouTube and how John's making it famous.
Well,
do you anticipate doing any kind of mini-movie on YouTube?
Well, I can only do YouTube allows us only to do 10 minutes videos.
How does that? I was curious about this because when I was looking on the movies, some people have like The Night of the Living Dead, the '90s remake. It's in multiple sections and 10-minute segments. However, there are some people that have videos up for an hour and a half straight, and I was curious how they are. Those
are YouTube partners. The YouTube partners have more freedom than the non-partners, so they get to they can make a video 2 hours long and post it, or 7 hours long. I saw one 7 hours long someone posted. I didn't watch it though, but partners have more power than non-partners, so they can do more things to a non-partner.
What do you have to do to become a partner? And I meant to look prior to the show, but I ended up getting caught up in watching some of your videos. But how many subscribers are you up to now?
I'm close to 600 of today. That's pretty good.
Is there anything that you're willing to do if you can make 600 by the end of the week?
I got I'm up to 591. I don't know. You got an idea for me to get myself 700 subscribers or 1,000?
700. Well, I'll tell you what. We've seen the dance
and the pudding jump.
We've seen the pudding jump. Geez, I'm not really sure. You could walk to Lannavilles with Pete.
Yeah, that would be good. That would work out good.
That'd be good.
I probably would have to pick him up and carry him though.
Have you made any headway with your with the movie you were working on, the Lost Little Girl?
I originally did 4 segments for that, but I lost the other 3 segments, and I have to do it all over again. I only have one on YouTube right now, but I'm going to shoot it before the winter kicks in. If I have to, I'll do it in the snow to get it done, because people seem to be interested in the local history, something like that. And I also got to do the 1917 unsolved Messina murder too. I got to do a video about that.
Do you know anything to the backstory to this manslaughter in Messina book that's coming out at the Brewer Stables on the LaRue Road?
Well, I've known about the murder for a long, long time. I read old newspaper articles, but I never really did any full research about it. I never expected to see a book. I saw the book for the first time last week at the Messina Library. So I'm going to hopefully meet the author, and I'm going to try to interview him for YouTube.
Yeah, that would be a pretty good catch to get. I think I'm quite a history buff myself. I'm big into the History Channel, and I love old photographs and comparing them to today. And I find myself, and I'm going to assume that it's this way with you two and a lot of people who are really somewhat of a history buff, is that they find that times were better back then, and you almost wish that you could be back in an earlier time.
Well, they think that, but there's time periods where it's tough and a lot tougher. You think people today could survive without the internet?
No.
If they went back 50 years, they'd probably go crazy.
Well, this is probably a prime reason that there was a murder in the Brewer Stables, because if they would have had the topics for them to beat each other up with, they probably would have ended there.
Yeah, they would have caught the murderer within a day.
Oh, yeah. All right, John, we're going to take another caller on the line here for. If you guys want to call into the show, the phone number is 917-889-2411. We're talking with John Daniels tonight. You're on the air on the Northern Radio Show. How can we help you out tonight?
Hi.
Oh, the phones are going to blow up again. It's mystery caller.
Or is this another mystery woman caller? Do I have another admirer, or is it the same one?
You have another one.
Ooh. I wonder. Wait.
I have a question for John. John, when are you going to write the Haunted Messina book? Because your book would be way better than Sherry Reeves.
Uh-oh. No. I hope Sherry isn't listening. Oh, I put it aside. Mystery girl. You into ghost?
Yes, and her stories are boring. We want to read them.
Oh, there's gonna be a cat fight here, John.
Oh my! I'm gonna work on it. I gotta wait till winter kicks in. I want to get it done. I have half of it written. I just gotta lay the darn thing out, and then I gotta, get permission again from people, and then I gotta do a little more investigating. I have over 100 list of probably 50 places that are supposedly haunted. I just gotta do a little more research. Yeah, ghost stories seem to get some girls excited, Eric.
I hear that, John. Well, yet again, we've got another caller on the line. You're on with John. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, you're on the air.
Oh, okay. I didn't know I was next in line. Well, I know John from his big stardom on YouTube.
Oh my goodness, it's you! Hi, Kong.
Yeah, this is Citizen Kong on YouTube, but I'm not familiar with the format of the show. Are you mostly dealing with local Messina? Are you a local Messina talk show?
No, we're mixing Messina in with YouTube stories.
Oh, okay.
So people learn more about YouTube, because a lot of people don't know what goes on YouTube. A lot of people that watch my videos, Kong, are not subscribed to me. That's why I get so many views. They're local people just click on and watch the video, and that's it. And they're not.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's a shame. I saw that video, and I thought that's a shame that your only movie theater in town is closed.
Yeah.
So that's true then, huh? There's no movie theaters in Messina?
It's true, yes. We don't have a theater, Kong.
Wow.
That's why I said Armageddon was coming. I wanted to see the ending of 2012 to see if we all survive.
So, Citizen Kong, you're not familiar with the big metropolis of Messina?
No, the only thing all I've learned about Messina is from watching John's Wacky World on YouTube.
Well, I think
that's probably my entire knowledge of Messina.
I think
through watching his videos.
I think he sums up the town pretty good in his videos.
Yeah.
Oh, you think? Oh, he gives a good perspective, eh? I'm sorry. What's the co-host name? I'm sorry.
Eric.
My name is Eric.
Hey, Eric. Hey, Eric. So you're a local Messina boy too? Or
yeah, born and raised. I escaped for a short while, but everybody wasn't normal everywhere I went, so I came back home. So either everybody else is normal and we're nuts here, or everyone else is nuts and we're normal.
Messina
I'm
is
not
one normal place.
Some of John's videos are going to make people question on who the crazy ones are.
Yeah, people don't. I've had people ask me, where the hell is Messina, New York, and I have to tell them in a PM or in a note. What my main goal has been to put Messina, New York on the map, and I hope to do that, get Messina more recognition on YouTube, but make Messina more recognized, even if I do crazy videos.
If you can get them to open a new movie theater, that would be something.
Yeah.
Well, forget the new movie theater.
What do you need most in Messina, Eric?
We need people to log on to YouTube where they can watch free movies and watch what everybody else has got going on. And we need some jobs here. But until we get jobs, we're all going to sit at home and watch YouTube.
Oh, yeah, no. Talk about jobs, yeah, I've been laid off, so I'm here in San Diego. Things aren't so rosy here either, but it's a much bigger town. At least the weather's nice, though. If you're going to be unemployed, at least the weather's temperate.
Yeah, I think it's snowing right now.
Oh.
Yeah, Eric, Kong's very popular on YouTube. He has, 1,100 subscribers?
I've had over 1,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got like 1,030, something like that, 1,026. But
Are you going to become a YouTube partner?
I don't think I'm really on the fast track for that. If it happens, it would be. But I'm just sort of in for the long haul. I've had my channel for quite a while, and I get a few subscribers each week, and at least on our corner of YouTube, yeah, I'm known among a few people, but I wouldn't say I'm a big, I'm nowhere near being a big star yet on YouTube. No, by any means.
Now, is there a unique spelling, or if anybody wanted to find you on YouTube and subscribe to you, it would be Citizen Kong?
Yeah, if anybody's listening, it'd be just all one word, small caps, Citizen, as you like in a regular citizen, CITIZEN. Kong. It's a combination of the movie Citizen Kane and the movie King Kong. Citizen Kong.
That's a unique blend of names. Other than obviously giving the YouTube host recognition for their hard work and letting them see exactly how many people are following them, what are some benefits you guys could push onto these people to get them to sign up, because it's free to sign up, but to get them to set up an account so that, one, they can subscribe to you. But there's other benefits, too, as I've noticed some videos you have to, have a membership in order to see, and in order to watch any of the movies, you have to have a membership. But what are some other things that we could talk people into signing up for?
Well, mainly it's nice to sign up and have a YouTube account, mainly because you can interact with the YouTube community. You can comment on the videos. If you see something that you like, then eventually, if for me, honestly, when I first went on YouTube, it was to watch South Park videos. And for the first year, I never made any videos. I just liked watching television clips and things. But then I started, discovering some of the vloggers, and I thought, I found out that here's something very unique that you can't find in movie theaters, you can't find on television, that it's people doing, little amateurish things, and some of it's really bad, but then some of it's interesting, and you begin to feel that you know these people, like they're your friends out there in cyberspace, because you can see them, you can hear them. It's much better than being in a regular chat room or something like that.
Yes.
So what I would encourage to sign up, the battery on my phone's dying. What I would encourage, the reason to sign up for YouTube is mainly to become part of the community. Once you're a member, then you can send private messages to other people. You can send out, and eventually I'd encourage people to sign up and make your own videos. I'm sure people in Messina that if they do have a computer, they might have a webcam, and I'd encourage other Messina locals to open an account and make videos, and then give their perspective on Messina, aside from the wacky perspective.
I'm the only one. I tell people all the time to make their own videos on YouTube, do video blogs, but I guess people are camera shy in Messina. I try, but they never.
Well, and that's pretty much everywhere you go. Most people are camera shy. There's a lot of people on YouTube that don't make videos, but one of the things is one of the interesting things that you don't get from television is you get almost immediate feedback. So if you see a video and you leave a comment, a lot of people, especially with a small YouTuber, not one of the really big shots, but somebody more like me that's got 1,000 subscribers, many cases you'll hear a reply. And in some cases, what somebody says to me on a video or something else, a lot of it's the drama, watching people respond back and forth. You could have, John's Wacky World make a video about what he thinks about, the healthcare plan or something like that, and then somebody else will say, well, you know what, I disagree with you, and then they'll post a response video. And so for many of us, just watching the back and forth, and it's besides that, not just politics, but there are people that create fights on YouTube with each other.
The fights on YouTube can be crazy, Eric. Unbelievable, nuts. I get dragged in sometime, and I don't want to be a part of it, but unfortunately, I get dragged in from all the different people I know. I've met a lot of people, and some of them create a lot of drama, and I'm sucked into it like a fan. Oh.
Yeah, and there's many people that log onto YouTube once they get to know these characters, these people, and say, oh, like Citizen Kong is Delisa Productions left a comment that wasn't very flattering,
Yeah.
And then Citizen Kong went back and did a reply. And there's people that just sit back and watch. In many ways, it's like a schoolyard sometimes. It's like, oh, see you after school, fight.
True, very true. Unbelievable.
Does it make you curious about our town of Messina, New York? When you see John making some of his videos, he's out and about on the town, and he's dancing on the steps of the town hall. He's jumping out of dumpsters. He's jumping up and down in the street with an explorer hat and goggles, and nobody second looks. It's like they just say, "Oh, that's just John."
Well, it's such a small town that a lot of people know John, then, right?
Yeah. Yes, they know me. There are people that still look and like, oh my goodness, what is going on there? When I filmed Dancing Around Messina, I saw people I didn't know looking at the car, looking. And then one lady waved to me that knew me. They knew I was just filming.
Yeah, and then they'll see the camera, and then they'll say, "Oh, look, he's filming." I mean, in a bigger town like for San Diego, if I were to take my camera somewhere and set it up and do something, now look, I'm shy, okay, that way. I don't think I'd be able to do a crazy dance on the footsteps of a building. But if I were to do it in San Diego, most people would just walk by and ignore me, maybe just look. My biggest fear of being in a bigger town is just somebody grabbing my camera and running off with it. That would prevent me from doing it.
Yeah.
You know, I could be several feet away from my camera, and all it would take is just somebody to be walking past and just grab it and run, you know?
Yeah, I don't have to worry about that here.
No, that's not a problem there. But I do enjoy, like, John did a thing about the river there and how that island was formed from sawdust from the mill.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting. I like the stained glass in the church. I'll have to, to be honest, when he does the local politics thing, I don't find that interesting. I skip those ones. But when he's showing the buildings and talking a little bit about Messina life, the Halloween video, the bar scene, I'll tell you, I mean, I don't know if those are all the good-looking women in the town, but the ones that were on camera, they're pretty fine.
Yeah, they're old high school friends of mine, so I got lucky. Kong.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, they're all married, though. That's which sucks. But maybe Mystery Girl will take me on a date. Who knows?
Oh yeah. So what's the male to female ratio there?
I don't
Any
know.
idea?
It's hard to tell because a lot of the women up here don't really take that good care of themselves, so you really have to do an in-depth inspection to know if it's a woman or a man.
Well, you have to get them when they're young.
Oh my goodness.
Well, there is a difference between places where there's cold climates. I know in California there's a lot of times of the year where fashion dictates that women don't wear that much clothing, so they kind of have to take care of themselves if they're going to look attractive, you know?
Yeah.
But I think in a place where you can cover yourself up most of the year, then you can get away with a lot, you know?
Well, all the prettiest women I knew all moved away from Messina and married rich men. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, okay. Well,
And they were
that happens in San Diego, too.
Yeah.
It's not like I can really score here either, so there you go, you know?
Well, I don't mind. I'll keep my fun on YouTube. Keep my mind going. Instead of thinking of girls, and girls get me in trouble sometimes, Kong. So you know how I can.
Oh yeah, no, women are trouble. Women are trouble, John. So Eric, can you tell if there's a lot of people? I don't want to hog up all the airtime. Is there other people waiting to get on, or?
We had a couple that were queued, but they've hung up. They didn't wait in there, so we don't have anybody.
They got tired of waiting.
There's no one else, or?
No, nobody else waiting right now.
Okay, well, as soon as you see somebody else get in line, just let me know, and I'll keep talking.
Well,
but one thing, excuse me?
Well, what I was going to say about one thing that's nice about Messina with sparking interest in YouTube is I hadn't been on YouTube that much, and I started looking at some of John's video, and I was surprised to see I made a cameo appearance in one, and it was his Messina Car Club show. I was on it for about 4 seconds, and I didn't realize how good looking I was on camera. So now my mission is to start looking at all his older videos and try and find me. And I'm really proud of myself.
Well, good. There's some people that they're photogenic or they're at ease being on camera. What do you think about getting a camera yourself, Eric, and posting videos?
I don't think I'm photogenic. I think I'm wishful thinking.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Citizen Kong, it was really good talking with you, but we actually are starting to get some callers to pile up on us now.
Okay, great. Okay, well then.
Paul, John, do you have anything else you want to throw in there?
No, let's see who next is in line.
Okay, well I'll try to see if I can get online. So there's a website where I can listen in.
Yes.
Yeah. You can.
Okay.
It's blogtalkradio.com / Northern Radio.
Okay. All right, I'll let you go, and you guys, Eric, nice meeting you, Eric, and take care, John. Okay?
Thank you, Con, for calling.
All right. Okay, bye.
That was fun, Eric.
Yeah, it was pretty good. We got them all lined up. We got another caller on the air. Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hey, this is Joe Cool here.
Hi, Joe Cool. Joe Cool's from Alaska, Eric.
Holy man, so he's got worse winters than we do.
Yes, he does.
Hey, darn Skippy.
Good to hear from you, Joe. Glad you called in.
What type of videos does Joe Cool do, John?
All types of videos. He does a lot of blogging.
Okay.
But everyone goes after Joe all the time. Joe knows that. Poor Joe. But I like him. He did a parody of me, Wacky John parody, and it was hilarious.
Yep. Well, I do a lot of crap videos, but some of the videos I do are a lot of professional videos on my professional site. That's videomanservice.com.
That's videomanservice.com?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've known Joe for over a year now. He's a pretty good guy.
All right, well, if anybody is looking for a good site to visit, go to videomanservice.com. That's Joe Cool's website.
Yeah, any
and you
questions?
do professional photography? Is that what you do as well, you said?
No, it's professional videography.
Okay, like weddings and such?
That's correct.
Okay. Well, I guess that's kind of unfair advantage to have for a profession to compare with some of the YouTubers that don't have as much experience.
Oh, tell me about it. I tried to get in the contest, and they won't let me in because I'm a pro. I was, like, bummed out.
You should tell them you do something different, that you make pizzas or something. Or, you know what? If you really want to make people think that you're dumb, tell them you're a roofer. Tell them that you get up and work on the roofs. Then they really think you're dumb.
Listen, all I have to do is walk around with Riley the Roofer's shirt on, and that makes it look dumb enough.
Yeah.
All right, Joe. Thanks for your call.
All right, man. Thanks for the time.
Thanks, Joe.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, John. Well, that's a pretty good fan base that you're getting worked up from your YouTube now. Have you personally met any of these people, or is it all just
Only Boondang Bear and Angie. That's it. Two people.
Was your McDonald's meeting when you officially first met Boondang Bear?
Yes, it was. I never met him before, and we met at McDonald's, the old one.
Is he originally from the area?
Yeah, he's from the area, but I can't say where. He's very sensitive to where people. He doesn't want people to know where he lives. He lives somewhere in the area. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, I really enjoy some of his videos. As I said, I used to be a truck driver, and he recently did a video of just driving around Syracuse and going up and down East Salina Street, or South Salina. I used to live in Syracuse as well. He's filmed some road trips down in Pennsylvania, and I enjoy those videos that he makes quite a bit, because you get to see some scenery that you're used to.
He loves to travel. He loves to travel. He's a good guy.
Yeah. Now, have you, everybody from YouTube, have you met them through YouTube, or have you brought, like I believe Angie and you've been friends for a while, have you brought people to YouTube?
The only person I knew before YouTube was Angie. Everyone else I met through YouTube. All 500 people or 1,000. There's a lot of them. I've met so many personalities on YouTube I've made friends with or have communicated with, like I said. There's so many people.
Well,
it's unbelievable. I think I made some good friends.
What I'd like to do tonight, if we've got about 10 minutes left in the show, our phone number is 917-889-2441. I'd like to get somebody to call in and give us an idea for John. I'd like to figure out what he can do for a 700 subscriber. Hopefully he can get up there pretty soon, and I'd like to start some ideas in his head for something he can do to celebrate. Do you have any ideas in your head, John, that you could do?
Not at the moment, no. I'll think of something.
If,
As long as it's clean and because there's terms of service on YouTube. If you break it, you can get suspended easily. They can be strict.
If you got to 700 during the winter season, you could always do a polar bear plunge.
Yeah, I'd jump into the cold river in the ice. Yeah.
Would you really do that?
Yeah, I would.
Well, we got a caller on the line. Let's bring him on and see what they have for this show. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hi, John's Wacky World. It's Eileen 888, and I'm just calling to support John's Wacky World and let him know that living in California, some of his videos have been very interesting, like when he showed the church with the stained glass windows and the fire departments testing their hoses and stuff. We don't get to see that kind of stuff very often in the big city, so I just wanted to say thank you to John's Wacky World for that. And also I wanted to say that YouTube is a wonderful place because I've met two of my bestest friends, Angie and Citizen Kong there, who I talk to on a regular basis. And that's all. And I want to say hi, Max Peabody.
Yeah, woof, woof. Mr. Max Peabody. He's a big camera whore.
I know.
Well, I don't know, since you're in California and on YouTube, I don't know if you're aware of it, but Mr. Max Peabody's actually been harassing people on the internet. He's when John's at work or out and about, he's getting on the computer and typing people.
I knew it. I knew it. I had a feeling something like that was going on. I could tell by the glint in his eyes that he had a little bit of a devilish streak, and John was covering for him.
He's very mischievous. I caught him on camera, too, typing, but I'm afraid to put it on the internet. It may cause a little uproar. His paws were on that keyboard typing.
I knew it. I had a feeling he was mischievous like that.
He sure is.
And his problem was dressing up like a woman with the wigs, too. We can't...
Yeah. He loves wigs.
Well, thanks for calling into the show. We appreciate it, and thanks for giving your support to John.
Hey,
we love
so
John's
great.
Wacky World.
So great.
Bye.
Bye. Ooh. Wow.
All right, John, boy, you got a lot of ladies calling you. We got another caller for you, John.
Okay.
Mystery caller, you're on the line. Who's this?
This is Evil Holic.
Uh-oh. Evil Mr. Holic. Uh-oh.
I got an idea for 1,000 subscriptions.
For 1,000?
I want to see John shave his head.
Oh, my. You want me to look like Mr. Holic? like you're, oh, my. He wants me to look just like his younger brother, who's so innocent and optimistic about life. Shave my head.
It looks like they hung up on us, John. Is that something that you think you'd do, is shave your head?
If I can get Mr. Hulk, yeah, I would. Maybe Angie, maybe Boondang Bear could shave my head. Well, yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Well, one of the disadvantages to this bet is I don't think I've ever seen you without a hat on. So, what's the point in shaving your head if nobody's going to see it, John?
Well, it's all the wacky hats. I like the wacky hats. I picked up one today. Sombrero, if I said that right.
Well, what would be nice is instead of completely shaving your head, if you would actually have somebody who was obviously skilled in hair cutting cut all of your hair except for the name or username of whoever your 700th or 1,000 customer is.
In the back of my head.
Yeah.
Hope they have a short YouTube name. If it's long, oh my goodness, I couldn't fit Cyber 9 Rounder 1 on there. It'd be awful long.
Well, I've seen you shaving your back before, John, so maybe you just have to hold off on shaving your back. Yeah,
shaving my shoulders, no video blog, because my friend Angie said doesn't like it when people do vlogs with no shirt on.
Oh. All right, well, we got 5 minutes left in the show, John. We're going to take one last caller and see what they have for you. Go ahead, you're on the phone with John Mishad.
Hey, John, it's Angie 112277.
Hey, I've been waiting for you. Hi, Angie.
It's been hard to get through. The line's been busy.
Well, I've had some mystery girls call in, and Kong was on for a little while. You know Kong, he loves to talk.
I know, I heard him hogging up the whole airtime.
Yeah, he should have his own show. Well, he does have his show, Fez Night.
Well, actually, I just heard that you were going to shave your head for your 1,000th subscriber. I'll shave your head for you.
Okay. How would we do that?
Well,
you'll have to come to Tennessee.
Okay.
What would you think about him putting in his 1,000 or 700? What are you going to do it for, John? 1,000 or 700?
We'll say 1,000 because I'm 400 away.
Okay, for his 1,000th subscriber, I think he should have to have that name shaved out of his head. And if he doesn't have enough room on his head, I've seen him shaving his back. Maybe he could start it on his back and work his way up to his head.
Maybe
I'm not going to shave his back. That's just gross.
What happens if you use ketchup?
Oh,
How about you write the rest of the name on my forehead in black marker or something?
Oh, permanent marker. Well, well, be careful because are there limits to how raunchy somebody's username can be? Because you might not want that on your forehead.
I'll be advertising them like they do with on eBay. People used to advertise on people. Space, like your internet site could be advertising someone as a tattoo.
Angie, I'm assuming that your 112277 is your birthday.
Yes, it is.
We share a birthday. I'm a couple of years younger than you, but November 22nd, that's me, and I hate it because you get ripped off because every couple of years your birthday's on Thanksgiving.
Yep, and you get pumpkin pie for cake, right?
Yep.
I've graduated to demanding pumpkin cheesecake now.
Well, now that I'm a little older and I have a family of my own, I don't celebrate any holidays in November because I don't want it to take away from my birthday. So they're out Thanksgiving.
Oh wow! Well, that's a good idea. It's your home, so you run it the way you want.
Well, do you have anything else you want to throw onto the show or for John? We're coming to the end of the show here.
That I'm going to be streaming live on Blog TV Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So anybody's listening and wants to come watch, my username on Blog TV is MyTubeAfterDark.
Okay. All right, Auntie. Thanks for the call.
Have a good night.
You too.
Boy, that
John,
hour went...
Go ahead, John.
The hour went awful fast.
Yeah, we call it the fastest hour in radio, and tonight it really was. Love to have you on again, John, because I'd like to talk to you about some of the other things you got going on, some of the books that you have out, and some of the history of town. But we're running out of time, so maybe we can get in touch off the air over it.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to plug, John?
Yeah, have everyone subscribe to my channel. Have them create a YouTube account because a lot of people, like I said, don't have YouTube accounts, and I encourage anyone to do their own filming because you never know how you can become on YouTube.
You heard it right from John. He's pretty famous around here now, and he makes some great stuff. Everybody, please sign up for YouTube. Please subscribe to John's Wacky World. You're listening to the Northern Radio Show. We had John Daniels on with us. Again, John's Wacky World. Please subscribe to him. YouTube.com. It's good stuff. John, thanks so much for calling in.
Yes,
everyone else who called in tonight, thanks.